Good afternoon. A 31-year-old man who murdered a parcel delivery driver with his own van has been jailed for life. Christopher El Ghifari from Aberdare drove almost half a mile along Cardiff's North Road with 54-year-old Mark Lang trapped underneath the wheels. Mr. Lang died in hospital in April, 18 days after sustaining severe injuries. El Ghifari will serve at least 32 years before being considered for parole. Well, our reporter David Grundy was at this morning's sentencing and is outside Cardiff Crown Court for us now. David.
Lucy, the public gallery here in courtroom number 2, the very large public gallery, was packed for this hearing. 5 of the 12 jurors who found him guilty last Thursday of murder and robbery came back to listen, even though they didn't have to. Their work was done. Now, Christopher El Ghifari held his head in his hands for most of the hearing. We heard today that he has 26 convictions for 55 offences, including one for dangerous driving. He'd also spent time in prison for drugs offences, theft and burglary. Now, his barrister said his client's childhood had been unhappy and troubled, and that El Ghifari's use of cannabis, cocaine and heroin had caused a family rift. After becoming homeless, he felt that his life was hopeless. But on the 28th of March, he saw his chance and jumped into Mark Lang's van as he was dropping off a parcel on Latonia Avenue. The judge, Mr. Justice Griffiths, said he used that van as a weapon, driving almost half a mile along North Road with Mr. Lang trapped underneath. He died at the University Hospital of Wales 18 days later from unsurvivable brain injuries. Today, Christopher El Ghifari was given a life sentence for Mark's murder with a minimum term of 32 years.
And David, I understand there was also an emotional statement from Mark Lang's partner.
Yeah, a victim personal statement by Caroline Berglin was read out, in which she said the loss had devastated the family. She said her whole world was turned upside down when police arrived to inform her that Mark was in hospital. She said the future seems a scary place without him, adding the family can't drive along North Road anymore, thinking about what happened to Mark. Mr. Justice Griffiths told El Ghifari, "You took a son away from his mother, bereaved his partner of 23 years, deprived his 2 daughters of their father, a sister of a brother, and his partner's children of their father figure. You were determined to get away with his van and its contents come what may." El Ghifari will spend 32 years in prison before he can be considered for parole. And even then, if he's released then, he'll face strict licence conditions, Lucy.
David Grundy at Cardiff Crown Court. Thank you very much.